Hi friends, welcome to my new video 5 magic phrases for IELTS speaking exam to get a band 7 plus in exam. Why do I call these phrases magic phrases? There are two reasons behind it. Number 1, they help you add coherence to your speech. Means then that when you speak those phrases, it shows the examiner that you know how to connect your ideas properly, how to speak them in a manner that you have ended the previous idea or you are connecting the upcoming idea to the previous one. Number 2, it helps you buy some time so that you don't have to pause or waste those extra seconds when you don't know what to speak next. So it helps you buy some time. So let's get started. Now, example question. I'll be using this example question throughout the lesson so that we know what we are doing and we have a topic to speak about. The question is, describe an important decision you made in your life. You should say what the decision was, when you made it, how you made it, and explain why it was important. First phrase, from my point of view. As the phrase implies, we use this phrase when there is a kind of opinion that has to be given in either speaking or writing. It is great for giving opinions naturally, and we use this phrase to express our thoughts clearly. We are telling the examiner that whatever I am saying is from my point of view, your viewpoint may be different. This phrase is used in questions which ask for an opinion. For example, a question says, do you think that government is doing enough to curb pollution in our city? So you can say, from my point of view, government should take a few more measures, like, and you go on. So how do we use it for the example that we have taken? From my point of view, one of the most important decisions I've made was choosing to study English instead of pursuing a science degree. So here I'm telling the examiner that I have taken so many decisions in my life, but I feel that this was one of the most important ones. Next phrase. I'd probably say. I'd is a contraction for I would, so we can speak it in a manner like I'd probably say. It softens your answer and sounds fluent. This phrase makes your opinion sound more flexible because you are saying probably. You're not saying that I'm surely saying this or I surely say that. So how do we use it? I'd probably say this decision completely changed the direction of my life because it helped me discover my passion for communication and teaching. So next phrase is, what I mean is. It is useful for clarifying your thoughts clearly. It also helps you smoothly correct any misunderstandings. Now, as the name implies, what I mean is, this phrase is used to actually explain the previous statement so that we are telling the examiner that I have some compassion for your mind and I'm going to explain my previous statement in case you have not understood it. So how do we use it? At first, my parents wanted me to choose something more traditional like engineering, but I followed my own interests. Now I'm going to explain it. I'm going to tell the examiner that you know what I mean? What I mean is, I realize that success doesn't always come from following others' expectations. It comes from doing what feels right to you. Now, just a note here, I just said in the middle of the sentence, you know what I mean? No, we are not going to use that. I just spoke it as I was speaking. But our phrase is, what I mean is. So I'm elaborating the previous sentence and I'm telling the examiner that this is what my meaning is. Fourth phrase. Another good example is, it enhances our answers with clarity and depth. This phrase helps you add detail and coherence. How does it add detail? Now, why do we give examples in writing and speaking? We give examples so that we can tell the examiner that whatever argument I am giving, I know that I am right and I am going to support it with an example. That is how we add detail. We support our point. How does it add coherence? Another word means that previously you have given an example already and you are going to add one more example and you are using the phrase another good example is. How do we use it? Another good example is when I joined a public speaking club during college. That experience improved my confidence and confirmed that I made the right choice. Our fifth and last phrase, having said that, we can use it in the last paragraph. We can show the examiner, that I have spoken again. What I'm speaking right now is going on in the mind of the student and the teacher. We are not going to tell this to the examiner that, what, I have spoken a lot, and having said all that, now I'm going to conclude. No, this is what our phrase is going to imply. I'm explaining you that. It shows contrast and higher level thinking. This phrase enhances your argument effectively. So you have said something very important before, and having said that, now you have few more things to add, or you are going to conclude your speech. How do we use it? Having said that, it wasn't an easy decision because I faced a lot of pressure and self-doubt at the time. But now I feel proud of the path I chose and how it shaped my career and personality. These are all the 5 phrases that I feel are the magic ones. Now it's your turn. You can test your level for free. Click the link in description box. You sign up with a few details and you get a free IELTS mock test, which helps you complete the test in the assigned time. It will be the same as you get in your IELTS online exam. I hope today's lesson was helpful. Do let me know in comments what other topics you want me to make videos on that you are having problems with. And if you want me to see your answers, you can definitely post your questions and answers in the comment section, and I'll be more than happy to see those. All the best.